Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Yugi versus Draco True, and this is going to be a match where it's TCG format, but it's with some cards that are not out yet. And with that being said, let's just hop right into the first match, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to see Draco True win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then they are going to go ahead and they are going to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Imperm, Knight, Ash, Prosperity, and Bell, so they have a lot of going second cards here. They don't really have an engine though. We can't actually really tell what deck they're on. And then they have Meluseek, Imperm, Faker, Order, and Strike. Okay, so this is the new deck then. Because, this deck's already out. So this is the new deck. But, hey, their hand's pretty good there. They opened up, Order, Strike, going first, plus their engine. And if they were going second, they'd have Imperm Faker. I mean, they'd be able to stop it, but jeez, what a hand. Meluseek effect to go search. They're gonna Ash Blossom this. They're completely okay with this. Draw Imperm. Then they're gonna go main phase, activate Prosperity, and then this is going to banish 6. They're gonna flip Order here. Exor Sister. Alright, so this is the deck. I have to read over every single one of these cards because I've actually never read a single one of these or seen them play. So it takes 2 level 4s. You can only use you can only use this card's name first and third effects once per turn. Okay. If this card is XYZ summoned by using an Exor Sister monster as a material, you can activate this effect for the rest of the turn. Neither player can special summon monsters from the graveyard or from any graveyard. Okay. Hopefully you can summon this during the opponent's turn and not just during your own, because if you can always summon it during your own, that's obviously not as strong. Second effect is cannot be destroyed by battle with monsters that are special summoned from the graveyard. And third effect, you can attach a material from this card and add an Exor Sister monster from the deck to the hand. Okay. And then the other one, you can only use the first and third. You can activate this. Another player can summon from the graveyard. Second effect is the same. Third effect is you can detach material from this card and target one monster your opponent controls returns to the hand. Okay, so a lot of... Oh, wait. This effect isn't the same. It's another player can activate any card effect in graveyard, not special summon from the graveyard. Oh, okay. And this one can be destroyed by monster effects, not by battle. Okay, so they're a little bit different. And we can also see him playing Anaconda. So I wonder if they're playing Dragoon or something. And then they're gonna drop Faker here after the order resolves there. Faker effect, and then they're gonna chain Imperm on that. And then Imperm the Link Karibo. So they wanna wipe out the Faker, but is there a real need for that? I mean, if they have spoofing, they're just gonna, tag out anyways. Try to special summon out Knight. They're gonna let this go through. Attack Faker. I mean, they could strike the effect of getting attacked just to get it off board. Because it looked like they really wanted to get rid of that. Draw Ash Blossom. And then they're gonna take some damage there off of the order. And then pass. Okay, so they draw a Lease. This card says if you control an Exor Sister monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then if you control a Stella, gain 800 life points. Alright, nice little extra effect there. If a card leaves any graveyards by an opponent's card, you can special summon one Exor Sister XYZ monster from your extra deck by using this card you control as an XYZ material. Okay, this is treated as an XYZ summon. That's interesting. So this is a really graveyard heavy deck. You're going to go battle phase, attack, and then attack directly. Try to activate the effect. They're going to go ahead and strike that. So I wonder how this deck's matchup is versus Drytron. They play a whole bunch of hand traps, and then all their effects just say graveyard. So I wonder if it has a good matchup versus that. But they're just passing here. There's no Link 1 or XYZ 1 that they can go into. They draw duality while they have order up. So that's not doing anything for them. there's order. Yeah, like they okayed it there, and they were just like Imperial Order, ha ha ha. I can't read what else they're saying, but that's funny. So they're gonna go ahead, put those back. Draw Ecclesia. You're not supposed to shuffle your deck there, by the way. If you accidentally like look at a top card or draw an extra card or something, you're supposed to like reveal it and put it back to the top without shuffling. They draw Ecclesia here. Alright, they're not using the effects, so they're going to go ahead and attack here, and then they're going to overlay, because these are both level 4s. And then they're going to go for Makalelisi. It takes 2 level 4 monsters, can have a destroyed battle with monsters that are special from the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this XYZ summon... Wait, if this card was XYZ summoned previously this turn by using an Exorcister monster, which it did, quick effect, you can target one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard, banish it. You can attach one material from this card, add an Exorcist or spell trap from the deck to the hand. Okay, well you can only use... Oh, you can only use each of the effects. Okay, so they can use both of the effects here. Effect. They're going to go search, and then... I guess they could have impermed that. Yeah, like that probably would have been a good imperm. I mean, they would have activated this in like what, outed order. But I mean, they know their top deck is Faker here, so I guess they want to try saving this. But this is gonna out it. Now I gotta read this card. And Mito. It is a quick play. You can only activate one card with this. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. I hate how these cards are worded. You can only activate this card during your opponent's turn, unless if your opponent controls a monster special from the graveyard. Wow, this deck is really graveyard reliant on your opponent's graveyard too, not even your own or anything. Pay 800 life points, then target one Exorcister monster you control, special summon from your extract one Exorcister XYZ monster with a different name from the monsters you control by using that monster you control as a material. This is an XYZ summon. Okay, so you can go for like these cards during the opponent's turn. Alright, so you can lock your opponent out of the graveyard. Yeah, that's really good. This isn't like during the main phase or anything. So like if you resolve like this or versus a deck like Drytron, then like they're just not playing the next turn. They're gonna go ahead and try to banish this. Don't they have to detach? Oh, you don't. Okay, so why wouldn't they just imperm the first effect? Like I still don't get that. Like they don't want order gone, but like that doesn't make sense. Because like they're obviously going to use this to hit the back row there. Pass, draw Faker. Maybe they're like, oh, they're going to go ahead and hit order because they're going to go search out spell. They draw Faker, and then they just go ahead and admit defeat. Misplay, RIP order, haha. So now going into game 2. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to see Geist go first. Opening hands, we have Elise, Fusion Destiny, Lightning Storm, Imperm, and Stella. Okay, so that's why they were playing the Anaconda, because they're playing this engine. And then Stella, gotta read this one now. Can only use the first and second effect of this once per turn. During your main phase, you can special summon an Exorcist monster from your hand. Then if you control an Elise, you can gain 800. So, okay. If a card is in the if a card in the graveyard leaves the graveyard because of an opponent, wait, by an opponent? Okay, by an opponent. See, these cards are worded so weird. By an opponent, you can special summon one Exorcist or XYZ monster from your extract using this card as an XYZ material. And then they have Ash, Mario, Judgment, Order, and Meluseek. So they do have one hand trap. But they all, I mean, you know, they're going first here, so you don't really need hand traps. And you don't really need hand traps versus this deck either, because this deck doesn't like pop off or anything. But they do have Order and Judgment, so they're going to be able to order, stop the spells, and then they are going to have Faker here. Meluseek effect to go search, and then this is going to search out from the deck to the hand to Faker. And then set to pass, draw Prosperity. This is looking pretty good for the Altergeist player. They're going to go ahead and Lightning Storm, Chain Order. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to drop Faker. This is going to get hit with Imperm though. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and Imperm that. But, you know, they still have Marionetta. They're going to normal summon, and then Elise effect, a special summon itself out, and then they're going to gang 800, right? Then if you control Stella. Yeah. So they just forgot to gang 800 there. Wow. This is going to get hit with Judgment. So now they have nothing here. Set, pass. Oh, and they draw another Judgment. So, like, you can't even come back. They're supposed to take 700 from order, but it doesn't even matter. Summon effect. It's going to go ahead and set Protocol. And then Marionetta effect. Also, I think it was, like, really dumb last game that they used Knight effect. I should have talked about this then, because, like, now we're in game 3. I'm talking about game 1. But, like, why would you attack Faker and activate Knight effect? Like, I guess, like, if they had Protocol, they had Protocol Knight's hand effect. So, like, I guess that makes sense. But, I mean, they would have also flipped Protocol before when you tried to imperm. Okay, alright, never mind. They're good. They're good. I don't know, just, it's a weird matchup. Opening hands, we have Stella, Prosperity, Imperm, Amito, and Elise, so this should just be like combo here. I don't know what the combo is going to do. And then they have Silk, Marionetta, Proto, Duality, Spoofing, so their hands buns. They're going to go ahead and Prosperity here. It's going to banish 6. No, banishing one of each of the, wait. There's a, there's a Jib XYZ. This card says you can only use the first and third effects of it once per turn. If this card was XYZ summoned previously this turn by using an Extra Sister monster as a material, quick effect you can attach, or you can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects for the rest of the turn. Okay. Also, it says 28 defense, 14 attack. Can't be destroyed by activated monster effects or a special summon from the graveyard. The third effect is, I know it's covered right here, it says you can attach one material from this card for the rest of the turn. All XYZs you control gain 800 attack. I feel like Zeus is like very good in this deck. You know, there's a lot of XYZs. Zeus is pretty good. Aline. Can I use the first and second effect of it once per turn? You can return one Extra Sister card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. Draw one card. Then if you control Sophia, gang 800. Oh my god, there's another one too. If a card in the graveyard leaves the graveyard by an opponent, you can special summon one Extra Sister XYZ from your extra deck. Okay, so now I want to know what the other one does. And they're also playing Fairy Tail Luna. So I'm guessing the other one has 1850 attack too. Or like the other one that they're trying to search. The Sophia. Maybe that's just like the best one. We haven't got to see that one yet. They're going to go ahead and put these back. And then normal summon. Activate the Elise effect to special summon itself out. And gang 800. Hey, there we go. They're getting in the 800 this time. They didn't forget it. They're going to set Imperm, set. I was about to say, if they just pass on that, that's like so sad. Okay, so they're going to go for this. This card can't be destroyed by battle with monsters that are special summoned from the graveyard. If this XYZ summon card was using an Extra Sister as a material, you can activate this effect for the rest of the turn. Now your player can special summon monsters from any graveyard. Yeah, this card is this, but they're worded differently. Like, look at that. That's crazy. That's customs on DB for you, but you can attach a material from this card, add an Extra Sister monster from the deck to the hand. Go grab Sophia. Go grab Sophia. Please, I want to see what that card does. Please, 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 please. Let's go! Okay, so this card doesn't have 1850 attack, by the way, so I don't know why they're playing Luna. You can only use the first and second effects of this once per turn. If you control an Extra Sister monster, you can draw one. Then if you control Aline, you can gain 100 life points. If a card in your graveyard leaves the field because of an opponent. Okay, so this one and the other one make you draw. And these ones make you gain life. There's some weird cards. They're definitely going to need support, I think. Like, I don't think this deck's like strong enough. Who said entering battle? Imagine. Go ahead and activate Duality here. And Yeah, that's not really good. They're just gonna grab strike. Yeah, like D barrier doesn't do anything, and there's just no way you're grabbing Silk either. Normal summon out Marionette effect, chain imperm. Then, yeah, I mean that's good. It resolves. End phase, they're gonna go ahead and activate Twin here. They're gonna pop Strike and Spoofing. Oh, that's nice. And they're gonna activate the spell. So they're gonna pay 800. They forgot to pay the 8 to even do this. Summon this out. And then they're gonna get the effect to banish the protocol. Oh, and they just go ahead and admit defeat there. I mean, did they even have much more? I guess they could go grab a spell. I mean, they could grab this, activate this to summon out this, and this grabs a monster. But what does the monster actually do? I don't know. I mean, they could have tried staying in the game, I think. Unless if there's just like a spell or trap, I don't know with this deck. Hey, they did play evenly too, they just didn't draw it. Unfortunate. But, alright. Yeah, nothing else. Which, I don't know what's all in this deck. I don't even know when this deck comes out. I don't think this deck comes out for a while. That was my first time seeing like gameplay with the deck and my first time like reacting to it. I personally think that the deck isn't great right now. I think the deck's gonna need a lot of support. I think this deck's gonna need support and for other decks to get hit. Otherwise, this deck is just looking like really bad right now. Kind of reminds me of kind of like when like Spiral first came out. How like the cards don't actually do enough. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of getting that vibe from these. Maybe it's just because, like, the artworks, but let's see how long the match was. That was a not very good match. It was, like, a decent match at best. That was a 21-minute long match, and that was a quick match, too. Holy. But now we got to show this deck off on the channel. If you want to send in replays with like stuff that isn't out yet, I would highly appreciate you, or even just like top 200 replays in a high rated DB. I take those. I take old formats. I take crossband lists. I want crossband list ones. Those are like, that's what I want the absolute most, just because I have no crossband list videos on the channel, and I am down to put a crossband list video on the channel. 100%. I would be down to do like one day a week where I post like a cross bandless video, like just like a Wednesday, a cross bandless video for no reason, once a week. I think that'd be cool. I'm gonna start doing throwback Thursdays, which is where I'm gonna be posting one old format video every Thursday, just because I want to post old format videos, but I don't want to post too many of them. So this Thursday I'm gonna be posting an old format video, and then also Sunday I'm gonna be doing top cut for the LCS GOAT. So I'm not going to do like the full tournament, but I am going to do top cut. So, hopefully those videos do well. And with that being said, also tomorrow's videos, I should be talking about the merch more. It might even be dropped tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure yet. Most likely it'll be dropped tomorrow. And with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.